Live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. It is an incredible honor to welcome one of the youngest Emmy presenters. He's an actor, Christian Ganiere. Thank you so much for being here today, man.
It's so good to see
the
you
show,
again.
buddy.
We've seen you everywhere. We've bumped
Everywhere.
into the red carpet, the style lounges, all over LA.
You're taking over Hollywood, building a little media empire, aren't you?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Pretty much, huh?
Were you just born that way, entertaining your friends and family from day one?
Yeah, I started acting when I was 1.5, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I just like being this way. It's super, super fun. I get to interact with everybody. I get to meet you guys.
Do you remember your first job, your first acting job?
Yes, it was a diaper commercial. I was 1.5, and they wanted me to crawl, and I was on a veil immediately. And then they were like, okay, we're filming in like a week. We filmed the first part, and then I was supposed to be just like crawling for the scene, and then I started walking. That day that they wanted me to crawl.
Oh.
And so they were like,
You're gonna have to get back down there.
Why is he not crawling? Why is he walking? And so I just walk off camera.
Oh.
And they were like, wait, what's happening? Why is he walking? And my mom was like, I have no idea.
Wow. So you've always been an early bloomer.
Yeah, I guess so. And then luckily they had one scene where I was crawling.
One scene.
Wow.
Okay, they got it
Yeah.
in.
So cute.
That's
And
awesome.
you've been
At least one
on
take.
Days of Our Lives, The Bay, About a Boy. I mean, you can just like do. Like, you're 9 years old. What's up?
You've got a
Seriously.
lot of credits in your name.
I mean, yeah, I just love acting. It's my passion. I love doing it. I get to meet a bunch of people. I like doing auditions, even if they have really ridiculous lines. There was this one that I had to self-tape. At first, it wasn't a self-tape. They just wanted me to go in, and it was really ridiculous. I was supposed to be on the phone pretending to be a nanny, but I really just wanted to skip school. So I was pretending, I was like, oh no, he's gonna leave school for a couple of days with his mom. And there was like 7 pages of lines.
Whoa.
And I had to learn it in a couple of days.
Wow.
And I was like,
Were you nervous?
heck yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't really nervous. I was kind of freaked out because I was like, how am I supposed to learn this? And so we didn't really try. And then a couple of days afterwards, they were like, hey, you coming back out? And we're like, that was kind of crazy, so we're not really going to. And so they were like, okay, it's going to be a self-tape. And I was still kind of like, and they didn't reply back to us, so we don't know if like we're doing it or not, but it was really crazy. I remember one time, it was kind of like that, but I was 6 and I had to learn 10 pages of lines.
Wow.
And it was where I was in a shed hiding from my stepdad, and I was born there. And there was a TV, and that's all. And it only had one channel.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So spiritually, children have no age, right? And I've heard from psychologists and from spiritualists that some of the things and reasons why kids act out is because they're not treated like they have a true opinion and whatever. You're doing things that many adults might even be challenged with. What are the kids your age? How do they relate to you? How do they relate to what you're doing? Are they like, do you relate to them at all?
I'm actually really like them. And yes, I may be an actor and I may go on red carpets and all that, but I honestly still am a kid and I relate to them a lot. I do exactly what they do. For instance, I play Fortnite just like they do. I play it too much, but yeah, I'm just like them. I mean, I really relate to them.
Except you have one thing, well, a couple of things, but one thing, especially recently, that may not have, which is this new movie, Driven, right? So
Yeah.
talk to us a little bit about that. What's this movie about? And
Well, it's really about these people that have this foster home, and well, they find kids that like their parents have died or something really bad has happened, and I'm one of them, and I'm this kid that watched my dad kill my mother.
Oh,
And so now
gosh.
he's in jail. And so they picked me up, and I don't say a word throughout the whole movie, except
Wow.
for like once. I say one line.
wow.
It may have been the hardest one I've done.
Because you have to express it all through your face, and
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because I was like supposed to be excited, but I was really supposed to be scared inside. But man, that one line was hard.
It was, right?
Can you give us that one line?
I'm trying to remember it.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's
I'll be
hard.
honest with you, most days I have trouble remembering my own name. So
I think it's good. It must mean that
I
you're
think-
able to leave work on
I
set.
think it started with an H and ended with an I.
So you're going to have to see the movie Driven to see
Yes.
this one
That's
line.
right.
do you know
Yeah.
when it comes out?
Leaving us
Do we
hanging.
release date yet?
Actually, I think it's August 10th.
August 10th.
Oh.
Gonna check out Driven.
Do you have a date for the red carpet?
Red carpet?
I mean, there's going to be a premiere, right? I mean, who are you taking?
Yeah, I don't know when the premiere is.
Jasmine's trying to ask you
Yeah.
to
If
take
If you
her.
need a little
Is what
arm
she said.
candy, that's what I'm hearing that. But I know you've got your eye on our associate producer over there.
That is true. We still have to schedule our date, but I'll know when it is.
I know.
Okay. Right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. On the commercial break, we're going to set that up and get
So
that.
fun.
Tell people where they can follow you.
On Instagram, on Facebook, and Twitter.
What's your handle?
My handle is Christian Ganiere.
Christian Ganiere. That's right. Be sure to check out his film Driven, coming to you August 10th. Stay tuned. We'll be back up with more on Good Morning La La Land.